Some people say that old school is the best school, and they're probably right. I remember when the streaming services came out with Apple Music and Spotify, and now we didn't have to go to the record store. Record store? I mean, that's even unheard of these days. Because with a click of the button on your phone, you have the world's library of songs. And pretty convenient, isn't it? Yeah, I was caught up on it as well. I said, who cares about cassette tapes and records? Oh my goodness, I could just go on Apple Music, I could go on Spotify, YouTube Music, and have all of the music that I want. Pretty much. And at that time, and even now, you could still get a lot of music for free. Oh, freedom! We don't need the archaic record player anymore. But I think that's the problem these days. When it comes to music, it's a product. It's not seen as an experience. Way back then, if we wanted to listen to our favorite songs or buy our favorite song, we had to go to the record store. I talked about this as well in a previous episode. But that's what we had. We listened to a song on the radio, and then at least I did, I took 2 buses and a train to go all the way downtown to my favorite record store. And then when we brought it home, we looked at the sleeve and the cover, and then sometimes it even had the lyrics inside of the album. I'll say, for instance, this one. Oh, great album, Graceland. This one has the lyrics inside so you could follow along. And it's always the artwork and everything that just blew people away. This was an experience. It took a while. It was slow. These days, people want things fast. They want their entertainment right away, a snap of the button, on demand. Way back then, there was no on demand. No, there was lineups. Remember Rogers Video or Blockbuster? Right? Remember Blockbuster? You went there, you found the movie that you wanted, and if you didn't find it, you have somebody there that will recommend a video for you. He or she will go through the racks and say, yeah, okay, this is a good movie. We talk about the movie. Remember those days? This was before the on-demand. We used to appreciate art. And as a writer and as a songwriter, I've written songs for many, many years, and even the writing process was so much different without all the high-tech technology. You may say that I have become an old man and I'm not up with the times. Yeah, point taken. But I think we need to slow down. So recently, I bought one of these. Yeah, a record player. Now, this is considered nostalgic. And I said, okay, well, there must be a record store. So I looked around and I found one. That's it. Only one record store in my entire city so far. That's all that I could see. And it's right over here. When I walked in, I was so amazed. They had Queen, huge fan of Queen. They have the Fugees. They had, what else did they have? Oh yeah. They also had some really old Pink Floyd albums. And then I was deciding which one to get. Should I get Pink Floyd? Should I get Queen? Should I get my dude right over here, Marley? Or should I get this one right over here? Then I looked at the price sticker. I'm like, what? $50 for one record? I guess now being nostalgic comes with a hefty price tag. But I bought 2 of them. I was going to buy more. My son and I, we went there, we walked through the aisles, and he was saying, Dad, look at this, look at that. And I was looking all over the place. I remember my first record. My first record that I ever bought was this one right here. Yeah, LL Cool J. This was my first one. And when I bought it, I think I had to save up a little bit of money. It was quite the experience. No more, it's just a click of the button. I mean, back then, as I said, no, it was the experience. I went downtown, I bought my LL Cool J album, I put it on the record player. I was so excited about it. These days, people look at that and say, what? You had to do all of that? I don't think we appreciate music the way that we did before. Music now is just a commodity. We listen to one song and we put in another song and we can't really experience it. Way back then, when we had an album, when we saved up money to buy an album, we'll play that for weeks on end. We kept on putting back on the record or the cassette tape and we'll listen to it again and again. I remember my friend, my executive producer, Earl Brooks, when we were back in the day, when we put on a cassette tape or a record, we used to vibe with it. We used to listen to Big Daddy Kane. We used to listen to Rakim and Eric B, EPMD, Kubo D, all of those guys. But we appreciated it because it took a while. So I think it's good to be a little bit old school. Relax a little bit more. Then you could appreciate the artist. And isn't that worth it? And let me know what you think in the comments. And also, I'm going to be breaking down lyrics as well, maybe on the next video, because it's all about writing. It's all about putting good material out there. And the material that's out there today is just, what can I say? Vanilla. Not vanilla ice, but vanilla. But we'll talk about that another time. Thank you so much for watching, for sharing these videos. Also, check out my podcast. It's an audio drama, so you have to have your headphones on. It's not a video, it's all audio. It's a sci-fi experience called Welcome to Earth Stories. We're going on season 9 later on this year. So check it out at welcometoearthstories.com. Thank you for my executive producer, Earl Brooks, for my big brother, Elvis, and for another one of my executive producers, my son, Elijah. I'll talk to you soon.